So now we go to this next topic, which is these PFF rankings on your O-line. Lord have mercy. They done it again. Oh, Lord, they done it again, Deke. Deke, they done it again, Deke. Deke, can we talk about it real quick?
I'm not as outraged about this one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not either. I said, we
were saying this all last year.
You might have got this one right.
Here's the thing. I swear we were saying it all through last year.
Yeah.
We got a bottom 5 offensive line. And they just so happen to have us at 29.
Oh, man. 29.
I will say, I do think we're going to end up being higher than this at the end of the season. But as of right now, what type of argument do we have to stand on? To be outrageous about? We lose Pouncey, which definitely wasn't his best season last year.
True.
We have a 3-way competition at center between BJ Finney, JC Hassenauer, and a rookie.
But a rookie with a nickname. Ben
What's his
calls
nickname?
him KG. That's what Ben calls him.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I said, I low-key was
KG,
like, dang.
Kevin Garnett.
I was like, man, when Ben gave him a nickname after a couple practices. I said, so this guy must have impressed in a big-time way, baby.
So, KG.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say? Yeah, his nickname's KG.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the 5'3" from Pouncey.
He does.
This dude better perform.
Yeah. Goat. Day 1 All-Pro.
That's tough. No. I swear to God, though. Hold on. I did see this headline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to look into the article, but I'm going to type it in again because I think this was... All right, here it is. You know what, dude? I'm not even against the headline. I like this type of shit, but it's hilarious. Did you see this?
I did not. Go.
Kendrick Green could become the greatest center in Steelers history.
Yo.
Just Google it. Just Google Kendrick Green. It's the first thing.
In Steelers history?
It's the first thing that pops up.
Do we know how think about Steelers history at center? They're impeccable.
Now, the headline could just be strictly clickbait where they say in the first sentence, hey, I was just trying to get you into this article. But
I would hope
that's why I'm not clicking on it. I'm not clicking on it because it's got to be either that or they're going to make the case that he could be the best center, which, hey, I'm not opposed to. Sure.
Dude.
He's got every opportunity in front of him here.
I mean, where does Pouncey rank in terms of Steelers centers?
Probably second.
Okay. Who'd you have at first?
Webster.
Okay.
I think Dermontti Dawson's third. He's a Hall of Famer then.
Let's think about that.
Who else do we got in there? There's definitely another good center or two we've had.
I mean, those are 3 legit, surefire Hall of Famers. And we're saying that KG's golden.
I mean, isn't Mike Webster, some people consider him the greatest center in the NFL of all time? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people understand with this. Like, are you sure? Like, dude. That's wow. And I like KG so far. I haven't met him yet, but I like what I've seen on tape from him. But
I don't even think I can make that bold of a take.
Dude, I didn't even put that on Pouncey. And I love Pouncey. Like, I think Pouncey is one of the best centers to ever play this game. But I don't think that he is the best center.
In the first round.
Right. And he played center. It's not like KG.
He was guard and played some center.
Yeah, totally different. And now we're saying that he's going to be the, like, whoa.
Like, I even understand my Dotson All-Pro Pro Bowl takes.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hot take. But those are actually more reasonable than this.
Yeah.
This might be the boldest thing I've ever seen.
This is pretty significant. This is pretty bold, man.
I like it, though. Why not?
Bold, man.
Why not?
It's pretty bold.
Let's hype up our guy.
Absolutely. let us know in the comment section as well how y'all feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line being rated as the 29th best in the NFL. Is that too high? Is that too low? Is it just right? Underrated, overrated, right? Was it overrated, underrated, just right? I mean, how we feel about this?
It's fine. It's fine heading into the season, in my opinion. It's fine heading into the season. I think it will be a little bit better. The reasoning,
I like how
though,
you just jump into it. Like, you weren't even supposed to. That was your goal to give your answer just yet, man. We're supposed to get their answers, man.
Oh, my bad.
It's all love, man. We do what we want.
No, I got some more.
Deke
I got some more. We can hold off on that a little bit and let's see what people got to say.
And then also before we start getting to the rest of their comments, we do got to talk about Barilla92. Shout out to him real quick, man. He did say that I should just get Deke a signed Big Ben jersey for the bet. Even though I feel like that does exceed the $200 value. Just throwing it out there. Definitely does.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
All right. But we got to get you the jersey though. $200, man.
I know. What jersey? Well, you already know where I'm thinking with that.
And I like what you're thinking too.
No, for sure. It was mentioned in the comments, actually. I'll drop a little bit of a hint.
It was
mentioned in the comments. It definitely was. Well, now here's the thing, though.
Uh-oh.
What if the jersey's like a little over 100? Do I still have money left over?
I mean, you should. I would.
Okay.
Or you're saying if you bought like a jersey for $50, do you get the remaining $150 afterwards?
Yeah.
That is not how it works. That's a cash bet. We did a cash bet. We said a jersey up to $200 in value. So like if you wanted to make that jersey be $200, it's a $200 jersey. If you want that jersey to be a $70 jersey, it's a $70 jersey. But the bet is the jersey, right? That's how I thought we had.
Unless, wasn't I thinking of something last podcast where it's like, I just want to get a bunch of jerseys on eBay.
If that's the case, yeah, I'm not about to do change. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, thinking that's what you're getting me here. Like,
I was thinking the same way. Like, if you were gonna get your Jordan jersey, like even if it was like 150,
right.
It's not like I'd be giving you the extra 50.
Right. It's just whatever the jersey was. Like that's that. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can't give change like that.
So I mean, that eBay thing's kind of an option though, in terms of value.
It is though. Yeah.
I could just be coming in with heat all day.
You could. You definitely
for
could,
the whole
man.
season. I just have heat. Like, I have jerseys scheduled for each
every episode.
Week. Yeah,
different one.
Man,
we don't.
I don't know. I can't go against my initial thought. I mean, what am I doing here? It's a free jersey. I shouldn't be like thinking too much into it.
You can't go wrong with it, man. But you take your time because you don't want to waste on the free. You want to make sure you get the good one or whatever one you really want for the free. And then you go on from there.
Sure.
But getting back to this O-line conversation, our friend that we know / don't know, John Doe, he says our O-line is completely an unknown. I do agree. We don't really. I mean, we have what? I think in the article they talked about us having essentially 4 new starters going into this year. Obviously, DeCastro's the only returning starter. Because with Chooks, even though he was a starter last year, he's switching positions. He's going from right tackle to left tackle. He started 1 year at right tackle, hasn't started in the NFL at left tackle. And then obviously Banner, he's played, but he hasn't had a substantial amount of starting experience either. We know Dotson's very short, not short, but small in terms of his sample size. And yeah, we named a trio of centers. Yeah. KG, the rookie prodigy.
I mean, he's going to be starting. He better be starting.
BJ Finney and then JC Hassenauer. So, yeah, it's still a lot of question marks. I do think KG is going to end up starting at some point. I'm not sure that it's going to be out the gate, though, man. I just, like I said, I need to see.
You've been saying that.
Yeah, because it's just different. Like, you're going from playing guard to center full time. It's a different vibe to that, man. So, and when you're talking about veteran guys that now, I'm not saying we've talked about BJ and JC Hassenauer. We feel like they're the same people in terms of their ceiling and floor. But with both of those guys, we know who they are. With KG, we think he has way more potential, but we don't know what his floor is just yet as a center at the NFL level. Whereas we've seen BJ come in and start for our Pittsburgh Steelers multiple games, and the O-line look good. We've seen JC Hassenauer come in. I don't think he had a start.
I think he did.
2 starts, right? I think he had like 2 or 3 starts, but just at center. He's played guard as well, but at center, and he's had some success as well. So for me, I'm just like, okay, all right. I'm not just going to give it to him then. I think, he's going to have to earn this one. It's going to be a little bit of a fight for him. But in the end, he should surpass those guys at some point this season. And I just think the sooner he picks it up, the better it'll be for everyone involved.
Yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with the rating, actually. No one's outraged. Can't really rate them until you see them play. This is from Kareem Brayford.
Okay.
I think that's fair assessment.
NSMC99 says, nah, man, Hassenauer is finna be the best center ever.
What?
What? Go.
Wait, where is this?
This is right, and this is from an upper room member as well. This is validated. This is signed, sealed, delivered.
Why do we draft Kendrick Green?
Knee depth. He'll compete with Dotson.
That's a hot take.
Super hot.
This is something. That's honestly something man. I think one of my boys would just come on here and comment just to troll.
Yeah, that's so funny, bro. Yeah. Oh, now Alex Smith says it's disrespect. He feels like they should at least be rated 19 in the league.
Oh man, I don't know. Here's the thing: I'm not going through all these teams and like, hey,
I guess my
The Steelers are better than the Jets, the Bears. I don't know enough. I know the top 5 lines, and I think they were pretty good with this. The Browns, the Colts, Patriots at 3. Isn't that a little high? Aren't they a little down?
No, they have the opt-outs. They should be getting
Bucks though for sure. Yeah. They're in the top 5. Yeah, I think their top 5 is fine.
Oh man.
Would you rate them higher? I don't have any leg to stand on to say, hey.
For me, man, when I thought about
they should be 23.
Like when I thought about moving them up, it was only a couple of spots tops. I was like, when I saw, I think it was Cincinnati. They were the ones. Cincinnati at 24. I was just a little.
They did make some improvements.
They did, but that was the one for me where I was still just kind of like, I'm going to need to see that one for them to be that much ahead of us at 24 compared to us being at 29. That was my biggest thing. But I was
this is different than the Steelers shit, though, where it's like, all right, you can bump us up 2 spots, but I don't really care. The Steeler thing, like, we should be in the top 10. You ranked us 18.
Yeah. But our O-line was pretty bad.
What do you think of their Dotson rating here? I don't like this where they say...
Because they say he was like 55 or 65 or something. He was the highest rated guy. Because I know they said DeCastro had a bad rating, his lowest rating since he's been the starter or something like that.
They say Dotson's pass protection was 87. Run game was 55. We were very high on Dotson's run game blocking.
Yeah.
So that's confusing to me.
I can see that. PFF doing what they do. Because,
I thought Dotson was just all around solid. I thought as well. So, like, his pass protection should be a solid grade, but so should his running blocking.
But, you know, what could also have happened in terms of when they grade these O-linemen, I don't know, because like I said, I don't follow how they grade everybody and to that extent. But if it's more so positive performance by him, but as a whole, if the play was a negative run play, is that docking him, you know?
Yeah, because we didn't have any good run plays.
Yeah, and could be it.
But when he was in, there was some positivity we saw.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the game was just drastically different and we had a magical running game all of a sudden. That wasn't the case either. But we could point out that he was playing well, and that was the good thing. And that's why we're extremely high on him going forward. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he could be a really good player. It's the equivalent of.
Well, that's how usually you grade offensive linemen too. It's just about the whole performance,
right? Because I think of, like, for example, the Nets and Bucks game right the other day. They were down by like 50 at one point, but Giannis still got buckets. So it's like, oh, all right. Does everybody suck on that whole team? Or Giannis was good, but the rest of them played bad? Like, that's the whole type of thing when I think of Dotson and his grade from a running standpoint. He played well, but as a unit, we know our run block was at times, yeah.
It was anemic.
Oh man, I'm glad you said anemic. I was trying to think of a nice way to put
fancy word.
Yeah, man. I just, without saying, I want to throw up in my mouth watching them. You know, like, huh. But yeah, so does look like a lot of them are agreeing though, man.
Yeah. End of the day, I've said this before. If you want to rate us that going in, fine. I do think we're going to improve though this year.
We better.
We have to. Yeah.
Not just for Ben's sake, but for Najee's sake. I don't want Najee running behind that situation that it was last year. Lord, that could be bad for you. Whew. But it should be improved, though. Because on a positive note, we know that Banner is built to run the ball. We know Banner is built to run block. He's definitely going to be able to do that. He's a big physical man, has that nastiness on the field. We know DeCastro when healthy, what he brings to the table. We've talked about why we like KG, but at the same time, what BJ and JC bring to the table as well from a positive standpoint, and understanding that we can get through a couple of games with BJ and JC. I don't feel comfortable with those guys being the 17-game starter. But if your spot starting, which trust me, 17-game season plus playoffs, they're going to have a start here or there at guard or center, and they're going to play well. That's what they're capable of. Whereas we think KG, though, he can be that guy where you're like, hey, he's starting from here on. Like, it doesn't matter.